the offensive glass. On the other hand, take a look at the orange jerseys that don't get back quickly in transition. Joe Jackson just blows that ball off the court. Joe Jackson, who came to Memphis as one of the most heralded players in the history of that city. The expectations of the #1 player in the country.
Run out after the miss. Jackson with the layup.
But I'm telling you, this is a different O'Brien Nash. They're going to need him down the stretch, especially if Smart keeps struggling to score.
Jackson turned the corner and couldn't cash in.
To get Kevin Pangos off a ball screen, then a fade screen, and Dranginis wound up with the ball and made a big-time play. Off the side of the backboard for floor, and that's what Memphis has been doing, settling. Stockton, whose dad, of course, the Hall of Famer John Stockton. David knocks it away again. He may not be his dad, but he's got good hands, and he's moving up the Gonzaga steals chart himself. Tough layup and a Joe Jackson will look to split any type of ball screen, but he just goes right around David Stockton here, and nobody comes over from the weak side to, at least early enough. You got to show in your half-court defense, and then you give up something easy because there's no pressure on the ball. You didn't take away the angle, and you fall asleep. Zags led by 3 at the half, up 6 now. They've led by as many as 12 on the road here in Memphis. Jackson will shoot 2.
10 on the shot clock for Johnson. Jackson against Williams. Jackson on the drive-by, rejected at the rim. And how long will he sit with Oklahoma State up by 15?
I'm not sure that Memphis is going to do this through jump shots. I think they've got to get to the rim, get to the free throw line.
And there's Jackson on the drive. Joe the lob, unable to finish, though, way above the rim was Brian Williams. Jackson in transition. He'll attack and roll it over the front.
Like that, and it was a good no call. It was a clean block for Joe Jackson. Heck yeah. Here's Jackson to the other end. Going strong to the rim. Got it back, can't finish. And the in and out on the 3. Memphis ball.
Like Coleman is taking too many shots. Gonzaga doesn't want him shooting that ball.
Jackson fouled by Pang.
Michael Dixon on the attack off the dribble,
and Smart turns it over. A little bit nonchalant. Jackson tipped up.
Good shoot. He just wanted those guys to get better. And I talked to Miles Simon today, and he said he was the guy that kept telling our team in '97, we can win it all. And we were looking at him like, who's this walk-on telling us we can win it all? And he said by the end of the season, they believed him.
Joe Jackson with a blocked by Crawford.
They built a wall, a good white wall that keeps Smart from getting in the lane.
And Jackson. And here comes Jackson. The pull-up. Crawford. Another opportunity. Jackson. Wow. Crawford off the baseline screen. Jackson over Forte.
Need to screen out top. All you'd had to do was give him space.
Let's see what Josh Pastner dials up here. Jackson flashing into the paint. Nichols, that might have. The 23 for Oklahoma State to their star point guard.
A run and jump by Oklahoma State.
Joe Jackson can't hit a long two. For the ACC as a whole has taken a little bit of a credibility hit to start off this year.
Well, the self-proclaimed greatest conference in history has not gotten off to a good start.
Shot clock to 10. Jackson behind a screen. Off the mark.
Murphy's another player that's come in. He's been very active on the glass, active defensively. And when you go for a shot block, 2 guys went. Gonzaga starting out man-to-man. They will play some zone. And I would expect that Memphis is going to try to put Shemek Karnowski in as many ball screen situations as they can. Memphis going to be a very hot and cold 3-point shooting team as David Stockton goes for the steal. Jackson pulls up, dishes to the baseline. Johnson the kick. Jackson misses the long jumper but runs down the rebound. He on Johnson, Stockton on Jackson, and Bell on Crawford at the outset of this game. Well, one of the things that Memphis wants to do is get up on 3-point shooters. If you force Gonzaga to be contested 2-point shooters, The question is, can they make enough twos to beat you? That couldn't have been easier, and there was absolutely no pressure on Sam Dower when he made that pass underneath to Karnowski. Jackson got it. It's coming down with a rebound. That's just not the shot that Gonzaga wants. And that's a shot that Coleman can hit, but not a good one.
Dower's going to come back in for the Zags. Goodwin won't challenge Karnowski. Remember, Karnowski's got 3. Jackson takes a bump. Misses the shot. Goodwin with the offense.
In the Big 12, I said, be honest with me. Is there any resentment? He said, no, Coach. He goes, he's made all of us better. We all understand what he means to us. It's that, it's that Jason Kidd, LeBron type mentality that he has. Everybody around you becomes a better player.
Crawford with a wide open J, knocks it down.
Be over the top with threes. There's too much contact inside.
Jackson kicks it out. Baseline jumper no good.
He's definitely a better shooter than he was a year ago percentage-wise. But if I'm going to guard him, I'm going to guard his drives and not his jump shot. Because on his drives, he allows himself to get his teammates involved.
Memphis down by 3. Jackson probing. Good defense by Marcus Smart to shut down the driving lane as Jackson has to back it back out.
Moved his feet, kept his hands off.
And Goodwin, though, slipping.
He would talk to his team about this being a high deflection game. If their hands were active, they were in good position. He felt that they could get deflections and steals.
Is this a better defensive team that Gonzaga's been thought to have in recent years?
I don't know. They were pretty good defensively last year. They were just bigger. Last year, what an outstanding team. That was a historic season for Gonzaga last year. Karnowski lucky he didn't pick up a foul in it.
Jackson to Johnson, who misses the 3.
I think Memphis is going to want to try to attack Pangos off the dribble and see how he does with that turf toe. Everybody knows he's got it. Let's see how he handles it in this game.
Stockton trying to stay with Jackson. Jackson the drive, the kick. Extra pass. Nichols from the free throw line. Shot clock's at 8. Pangos gets a look. Down with a rebound as Jackson and Memphis can take the lead. Dixon.
Kamari Murphy kept it alive. Joe Jackson has his pocket.
And then attack. When the ball goes side to side, they're going to have an opportunity. If it stays on one side, they're not going to be able to beat Oklahoma State. Boy, excellent help by Cobbins.
Jackson's in trouble. Lost the dribble, found it again. Woodson couldn't handle in the glass, still loose, and Smart comes away with it.
Numbers.
Markel Brown.
Last year at Missouri in 11-12, he averaged almost 14 points a game on a team that won 30 games. Bill Pressey, Kim English.
Nash kicks it out this time to Brown. Brown draws the hit.
And he's concerned whether he'll come back. That decision will be made when Travis Ford gets back to Stillwater, trying to teach the freshman a lesson.
They've been in the state of Florida on the road for some time.
Half court. What you like about Oklahoma State early in the year, they don't get rattled.
Forte working against Jackson. Conference this year.
That's right. The American, obviously, with Louisville and Connecticut at the top of that league, along with Cincinnati.
Will be a little bit more tested going into the tournament this year.
SMU coming off a huge win last night over Virginia.
And watch out for Coach Larry Brown down there. 15 on the shot clock for Forte. Smart battling against Jackson for position. Ball knocked out of bounds by.
You must concern yourself with Brown shooting it, but otherwise I would pack this defense in, even on Smart. Make him beat you over the top.
Sending that screener to the baseline.
The transfer's coming off knee surgery, not at full strength.
Boy, look at Joe Jackson trying to deny Smart the basketball. Set that screen for him. Tried to pass it.
Take a look now. See, Joe Jackson's legally guarding him just because there's contact. As long as there's no bar on.
Then some, that Jabari Parker of Duke and Julius Randle of Kentucky Andrew Wiggins of Kansas. I mean, they have absolutely lived up to it.
The floater goes for Marcus, and Joe Jackson throws it back at him. What a play. 6-1, rejecting 7-1. Tapped by Nichols, but into the hands of Pangos. Usually after a made field goal, that's when you can bring a press. A made free throw, excuse me. Karnowski was open. Backing down Nichols.
Last round is a heavyweight fight. Dig in. It's all about being active and getting stops.
Is this the last 340, Jay, about toughness as much as anything?
In this game, yeah. And about making good decisions under pressure.
Stockton back in with 4. Takes some of the load off Pangos.
6'3" senior, one of 4 senior guards on this Memphis roster. How many teams in America have that luxury? 4 talented seniors. Michael Dixon, the other one, who will come off the bench tonight. LeBrian Nash matched up against Goodwin. Brian Williams launching. One and done at the offensive end for the Cowboys. He is yet to defeat a AP top 25 team in his years on the sideline at Memphis.
Well, he's done a really good job of restocking this Memphis program with quality players. Obviously, this is a big opportunity for Memphis tonight, and they do have senior guards, as you talked about.
Here's Smart being guarded by Crawford to start the game.
Yep, Jaren Johnson guarded him the first game.
Misses everything on his...
If you're Memphis right now.
Oklahoma State has shot cold come out of the gate here.
Boy, they're playing way off of Brian Williams. They're not even guarding him. Jaren Johnson's in the paint.
Oklahoma State a little bit out of sorts on this position.